Welcome, welcome, my brothers and sisters. If you like what you hear and the truth, please subscribe. Love to have you here. So, yes, the market, as I said, Saturday, very weak right now. And let's see, do we have a weekend sell-off, a holiday weekend sell-off, or a little bit of rally? We liquidated 500 some billion longs. Time to reverse it. Right now, there's no confidence. Understood. And a lot of you are just waiting on the sidelines to see what happens. Nothing wrong with that. I'm buying certain things. How are we early? Well, let me give you an example. I was at a soccer game the other day, and a couple of people I'm talking to, one of my very good friends there who's in aviation, and he makes sure that our planes stay in the air. He's that high up at United and kind of a government employee. But this other gentleman, and I'll get to the other guy in a second, is a financial advisor. And I've been talking to him for years. This guy's worth millions. Huge house, does very well. He owns Ethereum and Bitcoin in an ETF. And he asked me about it. Okay, this guy manages money for everyone. He doesn't understand. He comes to me asking me about this stuff. This is a financial, this is what he does for a living. Series 7 he has, and all this shit that I had when I was very young. My point is, he doesn't have a clue. Then I'm talking to my good buddy in aviation, and he's telling me how, if we lower interest rates, it's going to put us into a recession, and they shouldn't be lowering rates. And I'm talking to him, I'm like, dude, brother, that's not how it works. What causes the recession is if we keep these rates up as long as we have and we don't pivot. My point is, and I said to him, worry about keeping our planes in the air. I'll worry about your financial future. And, he's like, I still don't understand crypto. And I've explained it to him for like 8 years. We're early. People can't comprehend us. Do they need to? Not necessarily, but they do if people want to have financial diversification. Now, he's doing good in his 401k. I've helped him with that. He's got about $2 million. He's 63. Not bad. And we're early. And you hear that from everyone, meaning of adoption. And who knows if it gets adopted, right? Bitcoin is. And what do you do about that? Well, we got to be selective. You have to be diversified, but this run has not gone as anyone expected, right? You can never have hope. You can never have negativity. It's just the realism of the market. And the realism of the market is it's very volatile. Right now with Trump's tariffs by a federal court being called illegal, he's going to bring that up, appeal it to the Supreme Court and everything. We got to see what happens with that. I like the idea of tariffs, but they have caused a big headache for Americans and the rest of the world with uncertainty. Also, our prices are going to go up. No, it does not cause inflation like these people say. It causes a price increase. That's the difference. Inflation is the devaluation of your money, and prices go up. There's a little bit of a difference. Anyway.